Well, guys, it's my biggest build yet. Well, maybe not my biggest build, but my tallest build yet. And here it is. The tower to end all towers. Now, you may be wondering, what's this for? And quite honestly, that's the fun part. You guys get to design the inside of it. This is just outside, but let's just give it a quick little fly around. This tower took an insane amount of materials to build, and it's hard to even get it all on my screen because it's just so big. That's my base. This is the new tower, and I just gotta say, this is one of the most impressive things I have ever built. But let's actually tour it and what it's all about. And all of these buildings here, by the way, a lot of them were built just to support building this. But you know what? We haven't built, it's not fully done. But the exterior of the actual tower itself is. Because obviously the gardening here, this is all going to be transformed. And proper entrances still need to be made. That's the entrance to the building up there. So some sort of structure is going to be needed to get us up there. But let's go in and let's explore it, because this is a multi-purpose tower. As you can see, there's a lot to be done here, and I'm really excited to include you guys in the process. But the first floor is actually completely done. Just gonna do that so I remember to plant them later. Huh. This is strange as to... Huh. I don't know why the carrots are like this. That's very strange. Must be something with the light, I'm guessing. Anyways, I'll continue onward, and this is my automatic farm. Or semi-automatic farm, I should say. Because it's not fully automatic. You still have to hit a lever for things to grow, and it's... clearly there's not enough light in here. But, yeah, so all these levers are connected via redstone to water at the top. And then when the water comes down, it flows all the way down, and everything gets collected inside of these hoppers. Although, yeah, I don't understand why it's... I don't know why things are growing like that. If you know why it's growing like that, leave it down in the comments. But, so I have potatoes, carrots, and wheat, and then if we go under here, we can actually see the redstone, scramble on how it all works. So these are all of the redstone lines for each of the farms, and then these go up underneath here and then connect back here, and then that's what activates pistons releasing the water. And you'll notice this is not not something to be shown, and not really something to be messed with most of the time. But let us... Let's see, can I make this jump? Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. So, yep, that's what this is. And then a lot of this is just for villager trading. I'm not going to do a lot. But let us go to the next level. And this is what I consider my sky lobby concept. And there's going to be 3 sky lobbies because this skyscraper is too big. Oh, and there's going to be 2 entrances. So this will be the main entrance. And this will have a view over the city. So eventually when this is all built, this is going to have an amazing view of the city here. And then there will be stairs or something to let you get down. But this is going to be Sky Lobby 1. And what does that mean? So this lobby is going to serve... Oh, and this is going to be the other entrance here. So this will also have a pretty nice view. But Sky Lobby 1, and what the concept of this is is that it is all about like accessing other floors. So currently, there's only 2 water elevators going up to the next few sky lobbies, and that floor is Sky Lobby 2. So we're in Sky Lobby 1, that's Sky Lobby 2, and then Sky Lobby 3 is way up there as well. And essentially what this means is at Sky Lobby 1, it's going to serve all the floors up to that Sky Lobby 2. So basically, I'm going to be able to get into an elevator here and go up to any floor up to Sky Lobby 2. Okay, and then Sky Lobby 2, well, let's head on up there. And yes, it's quite tall, so it takes a while. This is Sky Lobby 2. So now, with Sky Lobby 2, this is going to serve a smaller section, but it's going to serve all of these floors here. And I figure these ones are going to be smaller floors. Like, I want these to be kind of like, you know, industrial style floors. And one of them is actually going to be maintenance, because clouds flow through when I don't have shaders on. So that's going to be like a maintenance floor. So this floor is going to have all the elevators going up to Sky Lobby 3. So let's go up to Sky Lobby 3. Boom. And this is Sky Lobby 3. And as you can tell, it's smaller and smaller and smaller. And Sky Lobby 3 is going to service all the way to the top of the building. Let's actually go up there and take a look. And then this is obviously going to be like a grand room. And this is the only floor that I actually do have a plan with. Every other floor is still completely unplanned. But, and obviously, you need a way to get down. Well, other than an elytra, because I don't want to always be using an elytra. So all of these floors, how it works is essentially that going up, you can go like, let's just say you want to get from floor 1 to a floor right here. You take the floor 1 elevator all the way to Sky Lobby 3, and then you can go up to your floor. Or if you want to get to this top floor, you take it from Sky Lobby 1 to Sky Lobby 3, and then 3 to the top. If that makes sense. And then you can go from Sky Lobby 2 to Sky Lobby 3. The only thing you can't do is go from Sky Lobby 3 to Sky Lobby 2. But let's go all the way down to the bottom. And now we're back at Sky Lobby 1. So in this Sky Lobby, it really is going to service a lot of floors here. So this is the biggest of all the rooms. Like, you know, this is huge. It's dark on the corners. But this is the biggest floor section. So this lobby is going to be the biggest. Then on top of that, Sky Lobby 1 is going to eventually have a rail connection. So this little railway is going to connect all the way up to a few different places. But let's go under here, because this is our high-speed rail system. So let's go down this way. This connects us to the high-speed rail station. But on top of that, I want this to go even further, because this is our high-speed rail station, not complete, but it's all part of the Mega Tower project. In fact, I would love to hear your guys' suggestions to name the Mega Tower, and of course, tell me your recommendations for the floor. Leave a comment down below for what design you want on a floor, and I'll make it. Okay, or I'll give it that theme, because this is going to be my villager trading hall. Yes, I'm going to attempt to get every single like villager trade in the game in this one building. So I'll have a floor dedicated to swords, a floor dedicated to axes, a floor dedicated to every single thing in the game. And that's why it's so big. And why I want it connected to everything. But this rail line, so it stops here currently. Like, the only line we currently have is from the building to this transport center. And then, of course, you can transfer, you can walk out here, and you can transfer to the high-speed rail line. But let's just say, but with transit in my city, I don't have any stop inside my structure. And I apologize for the lag. There's just too many chests. So eventually what I'm going to do is have... Oh, geez, I forgot about this. But don't worry about this. This is a scrapped video idea. But I'm going to have a mini station in here. So that rail line, it stops in the station, and then it stops here. But then, after that, it actually is going to continue onward out of this building. So after it stops here, it's going to continue out of my main base and continue northward. And north of this, because this is all going to be an interconnected line, so we currently have a subway system that goes from here all the way around here to over here. But this line is going to bypass all that and go straight from the mega tower to the station to my main base. It's going to skip over all of this, and then it's going to stop in the main square station to interconnect it all. Because currently, this area of my base has no transportation network other than the nether. It does have the nether, but other than that, it doesn't have any rail or high-speed rail for transportation. Because let me go down here, because this is the only built transportation it has. And this was actually a video in the past. And then this is our subway system, but it's really small and really crappy. So we're expanding it to go all the way over this way to my main base. So you can ride from here all the way to the mega tower without getting off of the line. And that's the goal. So it's a very convenient subway system. And I do realize I did build this a little bit too deep. So that's the subway system, and that's how that's going to work and interconnect with the mega tower. But I want to show you guys also a little bit closer of the exterior of the tower. So this first section was meant to serve as my base for the tower. So like all of this was really just build up. And these floors can be even more themed than other ones because it's completely dark and it's a completely blank canvas for you guys. This section was inspired kind of by like office floors and boring office buildings of the past. Now, this section here is really, it's like a Roman Greek style with the pillars, where I was looking at like the Parthenon, and I wanted it to kind of look like that almost. Of course, not the same style, but I wanted it like that. But then I realized going up, I'm like, well, you know, I want more floors with windows that you can look out from. And then the very top, this, you know, isn't going to be regularly seen, but this is the very top, and this is inspired by that building down there, where this is really going to be like a viewing room and a few other things with the roof. And that's how it's built. And nothing can spawn up here because it's at build limit. Like, we built all the way to the very, very top. You can tell we are way, way up here. In fact, let me go to my video settings and let me crank this up for you guys, just so that way you can see the view from the top of this building. And this is, obviously, you can tell, this is so many blocks. This took so long. But you can see all the way out into the world. You can see, like, my city, my stadium that I built, my mob farm, the start of the, that's my, my sugarcane farm, my parkour course that I built. That is the new station that I built for high-speed rail, and that station will also be connected via this rail line. Then the rail line will continue eastwards towards that area over there. So, yeah, this is a hell of a view from up here. But now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we are going to... Oh, I need to put a comment on a sign. Alright, and we are in my little YouTube garden. And of course, if you are unfamiliar with how this works, every single episode, if you leave a comment, you have a chance to be featured on a sign. So, this was from a very nice comment from Real One Hailing something on episode 13 of this series. And they said how nice the deep slate looked and that it was a great video. So I want to say thank you for your comment. And if you want to be featured on a sign in my Forever World, just leave a nice comment and I will choose one of you from the section below and I'll put you on a sign. These are all of our previous comment signs. So, yeah. Yes, I know I'm missing one there. But, yeah. So leave a comment and you can be added onto a sign. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and I will see y'all later.